Right now at 4 o'clock, it's day one of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. Security is tight as this first night will be capped with a speech by President Joe Biden, rallying support for Vice President Kamala Harris. As the Democrats take center stage in Chicago this week, Republicans are focused on voters here at home today. It is Monday afternoon. I'm Brian Taft.
And I'm Sarah Bloomquist. The big story on Action News is the start of the DNC as the race for the White House heats up. Democrats enter this convention with renewed enthusiasm. This is a live look at the convention floor inside the United Center, where events will get underway this evening.
Action News reporter Annie McCormick has more on the events there in Chicago and the focus here in Philadelphia and Pennsylvania today. Annie.
Yeah, Brian, that's right. While Democrats head to Chicago, of course, tonight being the first night, the first day of the DNC, Trump and Vance were here in Pennsylvania.
Day one of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago. The Pennsylvania delegation's breakfast maintained enthusiasm the party has seen since Vice President Kamala Harris went to the top of the ticket and Minnesota Governor Tim Walz became her running mate.
We are here for the next few days to start the catalyst for change every single one of our communities across the Commonwealth is in need of.
The leadership of this party is getting people out. Vice President Harris, as we said, is bringing back what we all know.
President Biden is slated to speak tonight in a historic passing of the torch to Harris. While nearly 14.5 million voters elected Biden in the primary to run for president, he made the unprecedented decision to drop out and endorse Harris. According to a new ABC News Washington Post Ipsos poll, Harris is polling slightly ahead of former President Donald Trump, including by 1 point in Pennsylvania. Former President Trump, however, is leading on issues like economy, crime and safety, and immigration. Democrats are leaning on policies they say Biden-Harris laid the groundwork for in their first administration, including health care. In North Philadelphia today, Trump's running mate, U.S. Senator J.D. Vance, held a rally at Desorb Systems, where he spoke about manufacturing and energy. Vance slammed Harris's recent proposals to lower food and home costs.
She says that on day one, she wants to make groceries and homes more affordable for American citizens. Well, Kamala Harris, where have you been? Because you've been vice president for about 1,300 days. Day one was 3.5 years ago.
And Senator Vance, after that stop in North Philadelphia, did stop to get a Pat's cheesesteak. Additionally, today, like we said, former President Trump is also in Pennsylvania, this time in York County. For now, reporting live along the Parkway, Annie McCormick, Channel 6. Action News. Brian.
Annie, thank you. And as Annie just mentioned, former President Donald Trump made a stop in York today. He spoke at Precision Custom Components. That's a manufacturing company. The former president told employees there that his policies would benefit American workers.
Kamala puts America last. I put America first.
Today's visit, part of a battleground blitz by the Trump campaign all this week during the DNC.
ABC News has gavel-to-gavel coverage at the Democratic National Convention. We'll air nightly recaps starting at 10 p.m. here on 6 ABC. You can find complete coverage from our convention or from the convention on our website and wherever you stream 6 ABC from 7 until 11 each night. And Action News and ABC News are teaming up to host the first presidential debate between Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump next month. The live debate takes place at the National Constitution Center. Action News will have continuing coverage leading up to the showdown coming up on September 10th.